It's a battle in Beverly Hills that would tug at the heart of any parent and every taxpayer. What would you do if it happened to you? The school district is going to switch to a budget plan financed by city taxes instead of state money based on enrollment. So basically what's going to happen is if you're at school in Beverly Hills on a permit, you're out. Joining us is the editor of WitnessLA.com, Celeste Fremon. Celeste, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Fred.
Here's the deal. Beverly Hills is going to stop allowing out-of-district permits and in the process boot out about 10% of its students. At first blush, Celeste, would you agree it sounds unconscionable?
You know, I think that if you start kids in there and if you brought them in for selfish reasons, you need to leave them in. But as you're suggesting in your lead-in, it's complicated.
It's very complicated. And the bottom line is this, that the taxpayers of Beverly Hills are now going to be financing the schools, so they don't want to pay for kids who don't live in Beverly Hills.
Which we can kind of understand.
Right.
On the other hand, what has happened is Beverly Hills had a big problem. They had a lot of their kids fleeing for private schools, and so they didn't have enough kids to really fill their classrooms and, more importantly, get what's called the ADA, which is the average daily attendance. Those are the dollars per student that made up a big chunk of their budget. Without these, so they invited kids from outside their district to apply, gave a certain number of them, anywhere between 750 and 1,000 of them permits, which brought in every single year $5 million to $6 million plus dollars that was really important to Beverly Hills' budget. But with our ghastly budget situation, what has just wrecked most of the schools in our state has weirdly sort of benefited Beverly Hills, the economy. While school budgets are being cut, Beverly Hills' tax base has actually gone up, believe it or not. You know, you're in my house. I don't know about your house, but, you know, my house has lost value. But the average house in Beverly Hills has actually gained value in the last year. So their school tax, based on their property taxes, has gone up. So it has exceeded the money that the state was giving them. So this complicated formula kicks in. So now they're paying for their own schools.
Right.
So there's no benefit in having these
right.
kids. So it's like, you know, what have you done for us lately? Bye-bye.
Right. So, but do the parents that have kids in a Beverly Hills school, and some kids are going to be allowed to stay. I think they're going to let 7th grade permit students finish middle school, 10th and 11th graders finish high school.
Yeah, they're trying to work something out. I mean, you know, this isn't really some dreadful Ebenezer Scrooge thing quite, but it's gotten everybody so up in the air, up in arms, that at 5 o'clock today, they had a special meeting at the Beverly Hilton Hotel to advise everybody to cut down on the Facebook attacks. So I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
The next school board, they've got the cops coming.
Right. I think that's the 12th or the 16th. The 16th, if I remember correctly.
The 12th.
12th? All right. They're going to have the cops there as well.
They are. It's going to be an e-ticket ride.
All right. Well, we'll be all over it. Celeste, thanks a lot. Good job tonight. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you, Fred.
Okay.